Well, I was muted. Let's start that over again. This is my first video. I have been playing this game for about 3 or 4 weeks, maybe. My kid's interrupting me. Anyway, maybe a month. Decided to get the game after watching some videos from a guy named Austin Farmer. His videos are really good. You should check them out. Figured I'm gonna give this a shot. I've played the playthrough. This is the hard part about making any videos. My kids are all over the place. Anyway, I played the playthrough. I have a series going. I'm learning as I go here. I figured I'm gonna start one brand new that I haven't been on yet. And the one I landed on was this one, East Finland, New Jersey. So, we're gonna start from scratch. We're going to have $0 once we get on there. We'll be on hard difficulty, no starting farm. And we're going to see what happens. My only rules for myself on this playthrough is I cannot use any contracts unless I have the equipment after the first month, because I have nothing. I'm going to have contracts the first month just to get any money. I cannot buy and sell used equipment unless I have a workshop on my own property. I cannot take out any loans except for the value of any property I own. I have no idea what I'm doing on this map, but let's first go in here and pay back this loan. All right, we are starting with nothing. So we might as well get in here. And I'm not doing a wood transport. I hate forestry in this game. Okay, we'll take this time to look over this, see where we might want to buy our first piece of land at whenever we get there. It's going to have to be something small. Let's say 122,000 for that. Jesus. That's better, 51,000. $66,000. Man, I would like to know where the vehicle shop is. I'd like to be close to that. 147,000. Yeah, we are going to be poor for a while. Okay, I'm back. Real life calls to me, and I have to answer that call. Oh, well, come on, we got that. There we go. All right, can't do any fertilizing because I ain't got money for fertilizer, so I guess we are hoeing. Oh, let's change some settings real quick. The only thing I let AI buy is fuel. Plowing required. Crop destruction off. It gets annoying. We'll put it on 3x. That's how I like to play. All right. So let's borrow some items. This will give me an idea of where the starting spot is on here. Okay, so we're down here. Uh, 68,000. $51,000 is just up the road. 66,000 is right there. Okay. The 51,000 is kind of our goal. This is not going to be easy. Won't even be able to use AI until I have some money. Where am I going? Okay, so here's where we're going. No? Dang it. Here's where we're going. Let's tag this. Alright, I'm trying to not drive on other people's fields. Oh, there's a fence there. Shockingly, you cannot drive through the fences. Didn't know. You didn't know that, now you know. Anybody who ends up watching this, if you want me to do anything else on this game, just let me know. How the heck? Man, oh man, this will be a long start. Only making $1,000 for his first job. I should probably learn how to drive before I take out every sign in this place. The other map I'm playing on right now, Osweiler, You can hit the signs and it won't knock them down, but apparently on this map, touch the signs and they go flying, so something I might have to get used to. Alright, so here's our first map, our first our first job. Alright. Unfold. Lower. Straighten it up. Lock in. Well, let's first get everything ready. Alright, looks like we're ready. Anyway, I will take the videos that I broadcast and try to edit them later. I'm new to all this stuff, so bear with me. Because I know nobody's going to want to watch, 3 hours of me trying to make $51,000 to buy a piece of property. Although once I do that, I'll be able to borrow $51,000 from the bank, and things will start moving a little bit faster. So it's a process, one thing at a time. First thing, make these first few dollars. Hopefully get a few nice contracts, get some work from some AI workers, get some help, and try to make that money in the first day, although I don't see how that's going to be possible. And I'm not sure if there's somewhere on here I can go sleep at. So I don't know what I'm doing as far as any of that. Didn't I just go over? No, there's the first up and down. Okay. Contract work is typically something I've always just left for the AI to do. So it's something new for me to actually do it. A lot of times, my field work on my field, I'll start them and turn those over to AI later. Be more of a manager than an active participant in the actual work. Well, try to get over here. But in this series, I'm going to try to take more of an active role in the work. I will still use AI workers, but I'm going to try to do more of the work myself. Why I'm challenging myself to do this right here, because I'm going to have to do a lot of work myself, along with hopefully some AI work. Oh, another rule that I'm going to put in place that I just thought about. I cannot assign an AI worker to do a job that is started after 4 p.m. After 4 p.m., if I take a job after that time, I have to be the one to do it. Now, if they start before 4 and it takes them longer than that, fine. All right, we got our first few dollars. How much did we get from that? 200. Oh yeah, the leasing cost. Oh, it's killing me. Still really can't do a fertilizing one or the can't do anything, man. Oh, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here and wait till something pops up? Well, I guess I can search the map for a spot to sleep later. I imagine this place has a starting farm. You chose to start with a starting farm. And normally that'll have somewhere to sleep, but I'm not seeing one. Huh. Okay, hold on. Alright, we'll get rid of tipping stations, loading stations, production, animals, and contracts. We'll just leave others on. See if we can find anything. Plenty of houses here, but I don't think any of them are going to let me crash on their couch. This could be a problem. Let's just visit a place. And this is a house. Yeah. Sleep icon right here. Hello. Anybody home? Well, that's a problem. All right, let's turn all this back on. I would do Deadwood, but every time I do one of those, I can't find all the trees. How many trees is he wanting? 7 trees. It's a small area. Uh, I don't. I don't have enough for a chainsaw. And I don't want to try to use a vehicle to navigate around. Okay, this one I can do. All right, where's that at? Northeast corner. Borrow items. Oh, this is going to be a longer process than I envisioned. I guess we'll tag here since I can't tag the actual place. Oh my God, 7 miles per hour. I am never going to make it there. Jesus. Is there a cut through right here somewhere? Oh, this divides the 2 fields, okay. Yeah, I know this isn't all one field. Oh, it's actually a much bigger area that divides, okay. Like I said, I don't want to drive through other people's fields if I can find another way around. I think that'd be kind of rude. I would love to see Giant Software put on an option for like the city government or county government to penalize you if you're caught driving through other people's fields, you know, destroying their crops or potentially destroying their crops. That'd be kind of a cool feature. you know, a little bit added realism, I guess. Of course, I'm not sure how realistic it is to have some random person's skid steer driving through your meadows. But at the same time, would you really want to sit behind me in traffic going 7 miles an hour? I think we both know the answer to that. And that would be a big hell no. Well, it's going to take about 5 years to get to this property. Let's check and see if anything else popped up on contracts. Oh, another hoeing job. All right. Borrow those items and let's get this set up. Well, that was harder than it needed to be. Oh, I didn't even look to see where that was. Oh, almost the same area I'm going. We're going to head over here and probably pass me along the way. It's alright. Now that's a much better speed. There I am. Just sitting on the side, chilling. Not doing much. Looking at this fog in the distance. Trying to learn how to drive. Apparently I'm no good at it. Kind of glancing down at the map while I'm doing this. I could have set the AI to drive there, but that would take forever and he would charge me for it. I already don't know if $212 is going to be enough for him to do this whole contract. So I'm probably going to have to do part of this job myself. I'll probably take it over anyway after I'm done with the rocks. Assuming something else hasn't popped up, which hopefully it has. Hopefully some more hoeing jobs so I can use the same equipment and not have to pay again. Yeah, I was never any good at racing games. And this is only going 33. My game of choice has always been sports games. You get me behind some sticks on some Madden and you have no hope. Might as well put the sticks down, go to the fridge, make you a sandwich. You'll have just about as much luck there as you would beating me in Madden. Now, same time, take a game like Call of Duty. I played Call of Duty against my 10-year-old Well, this is way back in the day, but he let me have any weapon I wanted, and he ran around with a knife and made me look like his, you know the word. I did not look like I had any clue what I was doing. I did not look like I was an adult playing a game. I looked like a child who had never touched the game, and it kind of felt the same way. Oh yay, a thunderstorm. My daughter will be out here in a minute screaming about the thunderstorm. She loves weather and she's freaked out by it at the same time. It's a weird combination. If she heard that thunder, she'll be out here in a second. By the way, I am playing on my PS Portal just because it's easier than dealing with the kids. Alright, here we go. We'll get him started. We'll get back to this and go my 7 miles per hour. First, I'll check and see if anything else has popped up. $700 hoeing contract. We're not going to click on that right now. That would take them all of about 12 seconds to do. But if nothing else pops up, by the time he's done, we'll probably go ahead and knock that out. Well, I guarantee you I won't be swerving on anybody's property in this thing. I'm heading to the right place, right? I didn't tag the wrong thing, did I? No, okay. Boy, they could give this a little bit more speed. Give me 11 miles an hour, geez. It's going to be 4 o'clock on here before I even get to this property. And then I got to remember how to use a dang skid steer. I've used them a couple times in real life, but on this game, I think I've used them one time to try and do the similar kind of job. I can't even remember whether I was successful or not. It can't be that difficult. I will tell you what is hard is grabbing logs with damn log trucks. I would rather just cut things into small enough pieces to pick up. Ooh, I'm already down to $157, and he's only been at it for 17%. Yeah, he's not going to finish that job. I'm going to have to finish that job. $132, 20%. He'll probably get at least 50% done. I'll probably run out of money before I even get to this job to start. Oh my God, still 3,700 feet away. I think your running speed on here is like 5 or 6 miles per hour. Well, we'll get there one of these years. Or maybe not. I don't know. I might retire in real life before I even get here. In real life, I am in law enforcement. I am a corrections officer. I deal with people who have done all manner of unspeakable atrocities to humanity. So it's nice to be able to come home and have something peaceful to do. And that's another reason why I think I kind of fell in love with this game. Now we're down to $55. He's at 37%. I do not think he's going to make it to 50%. Yeah, he might. $53. Basically losing $2 to $3 per percent, looks like, maybe. Actually, it'd be more than that. He's already got $200 for that 40. That's about $4 a percentage. But now it's up down to $28. It's almost over for me on that one. So I have to finish this one. Well, then I can probably restart him once I finish this one and collect the money. And hopefully get another one going. Wish I had money for fertilizer, but a solid fertilizer is like $2,000 a bag. So, yeah. $3. Oh, he made it to 50%. Not making it very much further though. There he goes, he stopped. 52%. Not a big deal. Matter of fact, let's pull off the road so I don't stop up traffic. Let's go to that job and finish it up. It's hard to see where he's actually been. Let's go up here. Oh, I guess it's not weeding, he's hoeing, so I don't know what that would entail on here. No. Okay, we just got to continue doing this right here, get over there, get this job done, and go from there. I can't even see where he's done job there. I'd be doing the entire thing all over again. He's already done 50%. Too bad I can't break my own rules really and just borrow $5,000 from the bank just to get him working and pay it back as soon as he's done. I didn't have to pay the debt if the leasing cost wasn't so high on that first job. Literally all I would have needed was $500 from that first $1,000 job to be able to have him continuing, or if I'd have held on to the equipment Well, no, that still would have screwed me because that wouldn't have changed the money I got from it. Well, either way, we're almost there. Okay. Okay. I wonder if it told me how many rocks. When I get there, I'm gonna look, see if it tells me how many rocks he has for me to break. Come on, man, just Tim Allen this stuff, man. I don't know. Might be dating my age a little bit there, but if you get the reference, you know what I'm talking about. Tim Taylor, Tim Allen. I don't know. Either Tim Allen was playing Tim Taylor or Tim Taylor was playing Tim Allen. I don't remember which was which. If you know the show, you know the show. So that's all that matters. All right. All right. Tag is down there, but the spot where needed is up here. Oh, they're flagged. Okay. Pull up to it. Unfold. Turn on. And there we go. I think it's really this simple. I think you just do this right here. There we go. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, here's another one. Still turned on, so I see another one over to the right. Sorry, I have to mute it whenever my family comes out, because they can be a bit much. I think this is my last one that I have to break. Then we can hopefully get him started again. There we go. Collect our money and get him restarted. All right. Now, what else do we have? Okay, how much money do I got? 2,000. I really won't be able to do any fertilizing ones until after he gets done. I could do the belling job. Yeah, but they're round bells. I hate doing round bells, man. How much is the herbicide? Alright. Go ahead and borrow these items. Pretty sure that I have enough. Let's see. That would leave me with 250, which should be enough. Okay. Get back inside, Riot. Get back inside, please. Please go back inside, Riot. Please get back inside, Riot. That's my 5 or 6-year-old. He's in trouble today. Alright, that shouldn't be too hard to get to. I might end up having to go and finish that hoeing job, but it's okay. If I get the hoeing, man, I'm definitely not getting enough money to get any property today. I'm gonna look again and see if there's anything cheaper. As far as I can tell, 51,000 was the cheapest. And this could be hard to get to 51,000. I don't know why I even tried this. I mean, it's easy enough to play it, but not when the kids are, up your backside every few seconds. I can't really start him on this field until that hoeing one is done because my money is not right. I'm at $93 right now. I wish it was easier to tell where he's been. I could easily finish the job. I'm sure if I was watching on the television, I'd be able to see it easier. But I'm also pretty sure. Okay, if all he's down to is the headland, then I can finish this. I don't need to be able to see what he's already done to know how to do the headland. Save me a few dollars at least. What are you doing? Where do you think you're going? Back over here. Okay, contract finished. As much as I don't want to go ahead and accept it, but I want to be able to use that on another hoeing, but the only other hoeing one is only 700, so whatever. Collect. Let's get over here and get him started. All right. I'll probably take that belling job since there's really nothing else. As much as I hate belling, or round belling anyway. We're going to at least use AI to drive there. While they're doing that, I can search for more properties. Set destination. I think it was up here, it looked like. Yeah. All right. Now, 48,000. This is going to be more. A lot more. Jesus. You would think these right here wouldn't be that much, but you'd be wrong. Well, maybe this one? Damn. Yeah. This that was 51,000, but the other one 47,000. Where was that one? What was this one? Yeah. So we'll see. If I can get to 51,000, I'd rather take the other one. All right, let's see. Well, got anything else came up yet? I mean, I could get some AI on the weeding at least. All right, where are we going? It's that one, that one. I don't see the red blinky dot. Okay, so it's up near the top of it too. So let's get him to the road and get him started traveling. All right. All right, right here. All right. Fertilizing is done, but I can't accept another contract until one of these other ones is done. So let's get to the billing. When I have my own round builders, I use the one that will pop out one while it's starting on the next. Makes it a lot less annoying. But having to constantly watch my percentage stop and back up so I don't run over it. Man, it might take 2 days to get enough money to get property. But even when I get property, the grind doesn't stop. Hopefully, if I'm able to get property, I'm able to get something. Oh, shoot. See? Not paying attention. Anyway, I'm able to get some property. Hoping I'm getting something that has something that's ready to be harvested. Of course, the only thing I'll be able to afford is the hand pushable stuff, because I'm not allowed to lease anything except for contracts right now because I have no money. Once I have money, leasing is not an option. Borrowing items to do contracts will not be an option. But I still have to get to that point, so still got a little bit of time, I think. If I decide to do something where belling is involved, trust me, it'll either be square bells or it'll be the beller I was talking about earlier. I will not be using a beller like this. So that stopping and backing up thing is just so annoying. At least now I have enough money to where I don't have to worry about my AI workers stopping in the middle of their job. See, as the message came up, and I completely missed that bell coming out. So let's get him started. That was an interruption by my 20-year-old daughter. Daddy, Mommy said you're going to pay for this for me and blah, 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 blah. Oh, and the car that you let me use that I screwed up, you know, can we sell it? I'm sure she wants the money if I sell it. I don't think anybody did a very good job of explaining just how messed up a Delta it is. I think Peter Pan had the right idea. Screw this whole being an adult thing. Now I fully understand why Hook was always so pissed off. Coming up on noon, and I basically have 20% of what I need. If I cash out the fertilizing contract, that is. Hopefully he has enough fertilizer to do at least one more job before I have to fill him back up. I think he had 200 liters is how much comes in those things of fertilizer, so we'll see. Oh, I thought that was higher than it is, never mind. But we'll see. I think the next job is for him is about the same size as the previous one. So that gives me an idea of how much is needed. I need some of those $10,000 to $20,000 harvesting contracts, like there's on the Osweiler map. I don't know how much the harvesting contracts are going to be on this one. I will tell you one thing. I will never do another contract to harvest carrots unless I have my own tipper trailer with a much higher capacity, because you seem to be unloading that carrot harvester like every 10 seconds. As far as pure volume, I think that might be the highest pure volume crop there is. I also will not be doing any contract where you have to ride beside the harvester while it's harvesting, offload it while it's going. No, sir. That will not be happening. Alright, we are 88% done with this contract. See, at least 5 rows to go. That might be the last row over there, that 5th row. Nope, there are 6 rows. And see, there we go again. I get distracted a little bit. And I have to deal with them damn round bills. I don't mind the bill wrapping contracts as much, but the bill-in contracts, no, sir. I am only doing this because, well, I'm poor. Extremely poor. If the city had a soup kitchen, that's where I'd be at tonight. Needs to have a homeless shelter or a campsite where I can rent a spot for the night. Yeah. Probably should have kept going because it always leaves a little at the end. So, oh, I thought I was at 80-something%. I'm only at 73. That 88% I was looking at was how much I had on that bill, I think. Yep, I'm a genius. That's evident. 100% without question. I mean, if you're not gonna question it, I won't either. Let's just leave it at that. Get out of there. All right, 4 rows to go. Probably more like 3 now. Only my 6-year-old refuses to stay in his room. He is grounded right now. And he comes out every few seconds to, tell me how much he loves me and he wants a hug and a kiss. And it's really just an excuse to get out of his bedroom. I mean, he does love me. I know he does, but it's an excuse to get out of his bedroom. Let's not play each other here. But I can't let him out. His mother's the one that grounded him. If I tried to pull that power move, there would not be a lot of peace in this house today. I want to let the kids enjoy their last day off because they can start back at school tomorrow. But I cannot overrule your mother. Sorry. Not a hill I want to die on. Ah, so close. Now I really am at 88%, 89 now. Come on, you can do it. %. Not going back for that little piece. I don't think I'm going to need it. I swear if I come up to 99% and I needed that little piece, I'm going to be so mad. But I don't think that's how it works. I don't do a lot of building contracts, so I don't know if it leaves you a little extra left over like most contracts do, but it looks like it does. Alright, we're not even going to get the next bell out, are we? This should just let me stop there. Oh wow, we are not going to have very much left over. That was a tiny amount. Okay. Alright, belling completed. Alright, accept contract. Weeding will be done in a second. Let's get over here. Ooh. Definitely going to need another bag of solid fertilizer. This isn't the right road, is it? No, we're on the next road. Let's get over here, get our fertilizer, and get to this next contract. And I saw a harvesting contract for 13,000. I'm gonna snag that up. Trying to learn this layout rather than looking at the map every second, but it takes a little while. Uh-oh. Yep, there went that speed limit sign. Alright, here we are. Don't take out the milk box. Okay, so you used about 1,000. No. Yes. No, you used about 750. Oh, the solid fertilizer has 1,000 in it. Alright. Set destination. Where's he going? Oh, we ain't got set destination for that. It's right around the corner. And it would have to be an odd-shaped field that I'm having to navigate around. That sounds about accurate. Yeah. Oh. Dang it. In this direction, I believe. Where am I? Okay, yes. This will be up here on my left. Ah, there it is. I can see it on the mini-map now. What is up with this? Okay. I'm in a cornfield. Not where I want to be. Jesus. Alright, there we go. Alright. Weeding is completed. Now, what are we harvesting? Sorghum. Perfect. And it's relatively close to the place that we start. Beautiful. Normally, I would just drive there, but I don't think I can get it out of here without putting it on here. That's well, I don't think that's going to work. Is this thing hooked up behind here? It does. I just get it back on it. Good God. Thought I had it for a second there. Who's calling me? Hello? Alright, we'll stop right here. Get our header on, hopefully. There we go. Get him started doing that while I get this over there. I know he's not already done with that other fertilizing contract. Sure as hell is. Alright, collect on that. Get the next fertilizing contract accepted. Get on him real quick. He ain't going very far. And I just screwed him up. Set it again. There we go. Alright. And we'll see his header trailer up here in a second. There we go. We'll just park up behind it. Sort of off to the side. There we go. Alright. Get back on him. We'll get his destination here in just a minute. Well, I'm going to get most of the way there. What I need is more $5,000 plus fertilizing jobs. Ooh, I don't know if we have enough to finish this job. I don't think he does. This will be a problem. Where the hell are you going, dude? Oh, you're almost there. Okay. Alright. Get you over here. Get you started. Alright. Yeah, I don't think he's going to have it done. I think it's going to be close. Let's check in our harvest here. 55%. Still working on the headland. And at least he's facing the right direction to the pipe. Hopefully his full tank is only half a tank of my tanker, or trailer, whatever you want to call it. That way I can unload him twice before I have to drive it off. When I do get off of this live stream, I will be back on this one tomorrow morning, probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, Central Time. Hopefully I have a house by then, or at least property where I can put a tent down or something. Otherwise, I will be working through the night. And if that happens, I will not do that on camera. Nobody wants to see that. You can't really see anything. That'll be me just relying 100% on the GPS line and a prayer. Alright, he's at 80%. If that guy doesn't have enough fertilizer to finish that job, I'm going to put it on to where AI can buy the fertilizer just to finish that job. I don't want to have to drive all the way back to buy another thing of fertilizer. But hopefully he has enough. I haven't seen a message come up yet saying he stopped. And his percentage is still going up, so that's a plus. Man, where are you, bro? Yep. We're gonna have to switch this over for now. I don't like doing it, but I'm not driving him all the way back right now. Let him finish this. He's only got 13% left. Alright, let's see how much this fills up this trailer. Please, under 50%. Under 25% would be even better. Or under 33%. Jesus, how much does this thing? Okay, right at 33%. Alright, so I can do 3 fills with them. Is he not going to work? Okay, he's not going to do anything. I'm going to have to manually do it. Let's have to manually finish his. Not a big deal. Let's just get him back. Where is he? Hold up. Wish you could buy a half bag or a quarter bag of freaking fertilizer. But you can't. Only a full bag that I don't need. Another $2,000 that I don't have. The bad part is if I take him over there right now and try to restart him, he's going to try to do the entire job again. Not just what he didn't finish. He will start over from scratch. And he already had 87% done. Alright, so he was somewhere down here. That's all he has left right there. Okay, so we're on the last row. that in. Lower. Start driving. Right about here. We'll turn it on. Alright. Collect that one. Thank goodness we have another one. All the way in the northeast corner. Should definitely have enough to finish that job. He's about to need emptying again. So let's get over here with him. And let him fill up before we go to empty him. I don't want to be chasing him. The good part about a harvesting job like this is on top of the 13,000, which I'll lose 1,000 for the rental of the equipment, I'll also get, 2 or 3,000 extra for the extra product when I turn it in. Alright, here we go. And we'll be prepared to go with them for the rest of this trek so we don't lose any. We'll probably go ahead and turn this in. I was going to have to make 2 trips regardless, so make one of them now, and one of them when he's done. I don't know if we'll be able to make one when he's done. We might have to follow him a little bit more, because usually when they're done, if you haven't turned any in, it'll be at 80%. I don't know, it'll be fine. Alright, let's figure out where I have to go. Alright. Fertilizer boy is there. to make sure and change the fertilizer thing back before I start him. And then I need to keep an eye on him, because if the fertilizer gets low, I need to change it before he stops. Whoa! That was not at all planned. I'm telling you, these street signs are not safe with me around. Is this really where I have to go? Yeah? You didn't want to make it any harder for me to get in position? Alright, while that's going, let's change this back. Okay, sorry about that. Had some real life punishment to dish out. I really do not like having to punish my kids, but when you need it, you need it. I mean, what are you supposed to do? I can't just not punish them ever and let them get away with whatever they want. That's not going to happen. I mean, I'm sure they would love that to happen. That ain't going to happen. But they know when they get punished that they done screwed up, because daddy never really whoops them. So if they get a whooping, they know they screwed up. Oh, he has his pipe out waiting for me. I got about 15, maybe 20 minutes left. Then I might have to go for the day. I might get back on later tonight. Or I might just hop back on one of my other saves and just regular play. I don't even know why I'm doing a video. I think eventually I'd like to get with a group of adult players on a server. Maybe, hopefully meet one of y'all through here, see the video, decide to invite me to play on your server. Ouch, just don't let me drive your vehicle, I guess. Yeah, that wasn't great. Alright, let's check on our fertilizer guy. Ooh. He is definitely not going to finish. Alright, we'll do that right there, so that he can finish. That 3% is not going to last for the next 15%. Costs like 150% cost. So if it would be like $300 worth of fertilizer they use here, so it cost me like $450. But I guess it's the price you pay for not being prepared. What's next? Another decent fertilizing job. Couple stone picking. And that one's right by us, so I'm just gonna keep paying it, I guess, for now. I'm not gonna drive all the way back to the shop to get more. You are not done. What the hell, dude? Let's see. What part did you not do? Oh, really? Should have known that was going to happen. And I don't know if I have enough to do that. Should have enough for that little bit. Okay. Let's line it up right down the middle. Say a little prayer. Boom. Got it. Awesome. You gotta be stressing me like that. If he does that on the next one, I'm screwed. Alright, that's just over here. Take a left at the grain mill. Turn off fertilizer. Did I already pass the grain mill? No, it's coming up. Alright. Yeah, there's the grain mill. Left at the grain mill, and then the job is right south of it. Oh, not that street sign. We'll let that one stay. I wonder if the street signs reset at some point. Whoa. Alright, you're fine. Let him go. And he might have enough tank space to finish all of it right there. Alright, I'm about to get off. We'll let, well, no, I'm gonna go ahead and save here. Get off. And I'll probably jump back on here in a little bit. Thanks for anybody who watches. If you enjoyed it at all, I mean, I know it's kind of rough. It's hard to talk through the whole thing, especially when my kids are running around. Drop me a like, maybe subscribe. Let me know if there's anything I should try. Keep in mind I'm on PS5, so I don't have access to the extra mods that a lot of you PC guys do. But I'm down to try just about anything. Guys, y'all have a good day.